Afternoon and welcome back to BVTV. We are here at the lovely Moama Bowling Club. This is Champion Estate Pennant for 2026. Moonee Valley taking on Ocean Grove. My name's Tony Sherwell. It's my absolute pleasure to bring you the match of Tyson Cromie versus Dylan Fisher. Moonee Valley have the mat. That's Josh Rennox leading off. Steve Adamo is playing 2. Brad Holland will play 3 for Dylan Fisher. And the Ocean Grove team, Craig Rippon, will lead off. Max Rowley plays 2nd. Tony Joel 3rd for Tyson Cromie. Josh Rennox has just put the jack in the pit, and joining me in commentary today is Brian Mansbridge. Afternoon, Brian, the man they call Bull. How are you?
I'm very good, Tony. Thanks for having me. Yes, looking forward to what should be a really good final. These two, we've played well. I've been playing for this weekend, and we come up against Ocean Grove the very first game of the first day. So they bowled some very, very good bowls. So yeah, I'm thinking they're going to be pretty handy.
Yeah, they certainly are. So you're a part of the Murray Downs combination.
Yes.
That's probably going to be Moama's public enemy number 1.
We will be.
Murray Downs, of course, got over the top of Moama by about a 5-shot margin in the end in round 5, which has put Ocean Grove into the final up against the Valley. Both teams finished 4 and 1. Moonee Valley finished 5 and 0 in their section.
Very good section of bowls in our section, and the Grovers were, they were under the pump and needed, at least for the other side to get beat, Moama, and they had a chance. They only had to put the jack in the pit for 5, and that got a draw, and that would have been enough to get them through. Yeah, exactly. So
very interesting, very, very interesting. It's our absolute pleasure to have Brian Mansbridge in the commentary booth for today's final. First couple of bowls are underway. Other matchups in the middle rink, Matt Flapper taking on Matt Rennox, and on the far rink on this screen, Brad Pavey up against Nathan Lynch.
Yeah, that'll be a real good game. Lynchy, both state players over the far side. That'll be a ripping game over there. This game here as well, Tyson up against Dylan Fisher. Fish obviously now down in Tassie.
Yes, our loss is their game.
Yes, exactly. And travels up, plays at Moonee Valley, and has been a very, very consistent bowler for a long time. So, and Tyson, well, he's been on a bit of a roll with his single stuff lately. He's been playing very, very well, so it'll be a ripping game.
Yeah, should be good quality all across each of the rinks.
Stephen Armo is the man they call Spud. He's on the mat now, so he had a game out yesterday, came back in today and played both games today, so they had a bit of a rotation system going.
We see that a bit with all these teams, Ocean Grove in the exact same boat. They want to make sure they look after all their players and give them a game here at Champion Estate Pennant.
Well, most of these sides are 4 rinks and then have to drop back to 3. So there's 4 players have to miss out every, for this. So it's obviously trying to give them a bit of exposure as well and get a sub in it here and there so they can play during the Pennant, the state, because this is what I believe this is the pinnacle of everything, because you've played as a side the whole year. You've won a premiership in your own region, and then in your own club stuff, and then all of a sudden you had to go to region levels if you're in a region to win that. So then to come here and this weekend is such a pinnacle of the whole lot. So we look forward to it.
It means a lot to the players.
Yes,
it does. They've played with this group all year.
Yep.
This is the chance to win the highest honour you can in Pennant. Couple of shots, early days, the way of Moonee Valley.
Yeah.
Laureen Smith is paddling this match for us. We thank her very much for her work. Afternoon, Matt West.
Westy.
Want some tips from Brian. The Mildura 4s this week.
Yes.
You're up playing Mildura 4s.
Yeah, going to Mildura on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Beauty.
Yeah.
Nice part of the world.
It is. Very, very nice.
Terry Turner, morning from Scotland, he's saying, joining us from the County Fife. Flynn Cassidy's cheering on the Valley.
Yeah, they've been a very experienced side, the Valley too. They've got some very good players winning that absolute pinnacle of Premier League in Melbourne. Now, get themselves into a final. They've had some close games right the way through, but they've been able to get through everywhere along the line and win every game, so they've done extremely well. The man they call Dutchy, Brad Holland, does play in Bendigo, but also travels down.
Yeah, South Bendigo Bowls Club is home for him, but been a part of the Valley combination for a little while.
He has, yes.
We've got the City v Country at South Bendigo coming up this
Yes,
weekend.
I saw that, yes.
Which is effectively the state trial, but the top 32 City bowlers against the top 32 country bowlers and so on.
It's always a good concept, the city versus country. It gives the country guys a bit of a chance to match it with the boys in the big smoke and put up their wares.
Yeah, country have had the wood over City over the journey.
Yes.
City win every now and again, but country people are good people.
They are.
Brad Marin saying, not sure if she's aware, but Mel's bowls have been found at a local footy club in Bendigo. So there you go.
There you go.
Fingers crossed they've got them all. Mel, I think, saying that they might have only found some of them so far.
It's not a good thing when you only find some of them.
Hopefully it's the good one. There we go, Dutchy, Brad Holland.
Holding 3 at the moment, the Valley.
Not too far away again here with Brad Holland. Also gets called Rowdy every now and again.
Yeah.
It's a better 3.
It is. He's very, very quiet. He undernamed, like he just doesn't say much at all. Just gets on, does his bowl, plays it. Yep.
Yeah.
Never, not one to up and be at him and jumping around after he plays a big shot or anything. He'll just walk away. Say, well, that's what I meant there to do. So
yep.
Looking to get up and over and on the jack.
Joel. Not sure if he's actually made shot. That's much better.
A lot better.
Still won the way of the Valley.
Yep.
Signals Maureen Smith. So opening end, if you're just tuning in, welcome to BVTV. Brian Mansbridge is joining me in commentary for the final of the Champion Estate Pennant for 2026. Opening end, Ocean Grove versus MOONEE Valley. Tyson Cromie just doing a little bit of security work, dragging Craig Ribbon off the line.
Get off the line.
Yeah, well done. I haven't had a chance to ask Tyson yet, but I've not seen him play in sunnies ever. But he's been doing it these last couple of days.
Right. There might be prescription, are they?
Well, I spoke to his mum and I said, is Tyson wearing glasses? Does he have an issue or are they prescriptions? She said, no. It's just choosing to. So.
Interesting bowl here for Fish. You can't play too much weight because it'll pop out the back. And they'd probably be down there, so... If you can sit the bowl underneath and roll it.
Close.
Yeah, he gets under the...
This is very close to getting this through. I just needed no jack.
Yeah, that was the big problem.
Yeah.
He gets underneath that bowl and sits on the inside. He stays and hangs around for 4 or 5. So
he's got one more bowl to come. I think that's
has.
Steve Adamo's bowl out to the left-hand side of that shot we're seeing.
Yeah, that was his high one.
Yep, 2 bowls the way of Ocean Grove are the shot bowls. Tyson Cromie with his first bowl of the grand final.
Seems on a good line. He's just going to fold under, is he? Or just,
well played. It's a little bit of jack movement backwards.
Front nose up.
Makes it a certainty of 3. It's Joshy Rennick's bowl right at the back of the rink. Ocean Grove, former winners of this event, 2022-23 season and also the 2012-13 season. So looking to win their 3rd Champion Estate Pennant title. MOONEE Valley will be their first if they get there.
Fish he's got enough weight. He just needs.
He's cut this back.
Gets that past the jack. That's a very good lawn bowl.
It's well played either way. I don't think he's quite got shot but he's cut it from 3 down to 1 down, if not.
Yeah, exactly. That's all he would have been thinking. A little bit more down, and he gets that bowl underneath the jack without the movement, and he's probably drawn the shot. So Tyson now has got a bit of an opportunity. He can still turn it around the corner. Plays a similar bowl to his last one. He nearly... Well, pace-wise, doesn't look too bad. He clears the front.
It's a bit of a risk.
Yeah.
Worth trying. Only going to go 1 down, so
Yeah.
not the end of the world. Was an option to pick up a couple there for Tyson Cromie. First end in the book across all rinks. For the Valley, Dylan Fisher picks up 1, Matty Renix picks up a couple, Brad Pavey picks up 1 for Ocean Grove.
Yeah, good bowl by Dills though. Like 3 down on the mat, like just having to play that, like reaching weight. If he misses, he probably ends up being 2 foot through, and he's still 3 or 4 down. He gives Tyson, but he just played the right, beautiful, just line to be able to get back to that bowl.
Good crowd in, all behind us in the commentary position and behind on the steps leading into the greens, the clubhouse.
Yeah, they get a good crowd. They do it really well down here. They do it really well.
Certainly do. Afternoon, Brendan Elliott. Yeah, it should be an absolute cracking final. Hard to split these two teams if you're running a book.
Ooh.
It's very close to $1.95 a piece.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Josh Rennick's just a touch shy with his first. He looked correct.
Man, they
with
call
his second bowl.
Pud?
Yes.
The Pud?
He's the team manager and captain of the team, if you like.
He's the heart and soul of Moonee Valley, they call him. He's just, he's the guy that does everything, and he's just happy to be out there and, talking to his teammates and giving them, everything.
Yeah, nice
always
bowl.
encouraging. Yeah, good bowl.
Great rip on fire early. He's always got a smile on his face too.
Yes.
Josh Reddick. He saw me earlier, and I think he thought I was a bit stressed about it, so he came put his arm around and said, "It's okay,
right?
mate. You'll be right."
That's him. That's for him.
I think I was just deep in thought at the time. Appreciated the sentiment nonetheless.
Yeah, fairly handy reply. Just fraction high.
Matt West saying Uncle Mick is down here. Yes, Mickey West is here to participate in the midweek champion of state pennant. One of 2 sides in both weekend and midweek. The other one, Challabah Golf.
Yes. Yeah, did I hear Chris Young didn't play today? Is it?
He didn't play this morning.
Oh,
he did play this afternoon.
Right, yeah. Ooh. Bit of up and about on the far rink.
Oh, yeah.
What Spud got here? He's just going to pull up that metre or so.
Very unusual delivery for Steve Adamo.
Very, very, very unusual.
I don't know how to describe it, but he effectively throws it out the back of his hand.
He's he puts the two. His hand is above the bowl when he releases it. So
makes no sense at all.
But it works.
It works for him. Very good footballer in his younger days. Spud, old Steve Adamo. You'll see on the screen here what we mean.
So it's sort of like he's holding the bowl directly over the top and then delivers it. But
not what they teach you in the textbooks.
Definitely not.
Pretty good effort.
But it works for him, and he's been doing it for a long, long time. So I don't know what's happened when he changed. I've never heard the story why, but Spud does a bit of commentary. He loves coming on and doing a bit during the Pennant Premier League.
In some sense, he's the anomaly among this team. But he also fits right in.
He does, yeah. Maxi Rowley. Oh, just a little bit underneath. holding the one. Craig's first bowl was absolutely spot on.
Just tuning in, welcome to BVTV. Brought to you by our friends at the Moama Bowling Club and the Dandenong Bowls Club. Champion Estate Pennant Grand Final underway. Matty Renix gets up and about. Trails the jack back to some valley bowls. That's on our secondary stream rink.
That was a very good bowl. Dutchy, he clears that. That is a magnificent lawn bowl.
Trails it off.
That's... Ooh. Flaps through the head.
David Baker with a comment on our Facebook saying, the rule about beating your bowl to the head is set aside for the final. I don't know which play you're referring to there.
Probably did Spud follow his down, no?
Yeah, but he kind of ran after it, so I don't think there's an issue there.
Look, most of the bowlers don't. Everyone does it.
Yeah.
And look, unless they're standing in the middle of the rink as you're trying to get on, I don't think it's a problem. Most blokes won't worry about it.
No, and all these guys and girls out here are not going to be doing stuff like that.
No. They all know each other, and they'd pull each other into line if they were trying to do something shifty.
Yeah, not wrong. There's a lot of state-level players out here and just there and thereabouts as well.
Fraction high this time, Brad.
Yeah, did the damage with his first.
Yeah, beautiful weight, though.
Shout out to all our umpires and markers who've helped us over the Champion Estate Pennant for the weekend variety. We've had Anne Summerall, Maureen Smith at the moment. We even had Swanee, the Mayor of Moama.
Swanee
Wallage, who's president of the bowl section here. He's an absolute gem.
Charlie, it's not going to get down. It's just that little hang time on this green. You'll notice that it doesn't turn a lot. It's a little bit slower.
Matthew Flapper on the drive
again
on the rink next door. Haven't seen any jack movement from any of the two drives.
It's still in there, I think. It's still.
Yeah, it must be wedged in there quite nicely. Two down was the signal from Peter Lowe.
Yep.
So
Matty
Renix has 2 twos to start his campaign.
Lynchy playing a little bit of late weight over in the far rink. He's got what he needed, so very good.
He's trying to get I presume was the shot bowl in the pit. Did that.
Yep. Been a good weekend, Tone. It's been, the weather up here has been absolutely sensational. The greens down the back have bowled the best I've seen them in a long, long time. They were very, very good.
Actually, someone come in and say, as I was walking up to them, I thought they were carpet. They said they are just.
I heard one bloke,
perfect.
someone from Coral said, go and get a crane. I'm taking this back to Coral.
That would be nice.
Yeah, absolutely magnificent facilities, and you know they've produced some magnificent greens over the weekend.
Speaking of magnificent, Tyson Cromie sits the shot bowl through. Well played, Tyson Cromie.
Through the hole. That is a beautiful bowl.
There you go, Dylan Fisher saying, do I just play the same bowl, do I? Lovely replay work there from Josh.
Yes.
Sits out the Brad Holland bowl. Falls in.
The boys are up and about. And find that hole. They had to just miss the front and get around. It was just perfectly lined up.
Yeah.
Dylan will probably try and be playing similar.
Yep.
He'll be one of that same hole. It's a little higher. Just going to go around that. He had to be underneath that.
Yeah, no change. Tyson Cromie with a chance to add one more. Doesn't really want too much jack movement. It goes sideways, it'll be one down.
Yeah, he probably won't play the same because if he does get the bowl onto the jack up and over, he's probably going down. So he'll just try and draw it on the flat side.
Get back to the Brad Holland bowl.
Yeah,
he's
close.
Shot.
Yeah, exactly. He just needs to run.
Get these Henselite XGs turning this last little bit, just about a foot shy. Great effort for Tyson Cromie. He opens his account with a lovely shot. 2 ends in, 1 shot apiece. Tyson Cromie and Dylan Fisher. Ocean Grove will be well and truly aware of how the Moonee Valley team operate. They won't want to get sucked into a battle of yelling and getting up and about.
Valley have brought
this one business-like.
They brought a lot of people up here, the Valley, this weekend. There was something like, I think, 43 went out for dinner last
56.
56.
They had a booking for 56 in the bistro last night.
So they were up and about, and you can imagine if they get close and it's up and about, they'll be those supporters will be certainly loud enough to hear, especially under the dome, because when you're down the back and something happens up here straight away, it's just it's crazy how much noise goes through the place. Yeah.
I hazard a guess that some of them may not make it to work tomorrow if they do happen to get the title later on today.
No.
Not every day you win a champion of state pennant, that's for sure. There's one firmly on the wall here from Moama from last year.
Yes.
Season 24-25. It's the first time they'd ever won one. And this, if it goes the way of the Valley, it'll be their
first one. Yes, exactly, because they haven't been able to get here before.
Nathan Lynch picks up a single on end number 2 on the far rink. It was a close game to start with. The difference being the Matty Rennick's rink, who's picked up both.
Yeah, he's got away to a good start. Couple of 2s. Stixie.
Shout out to our friends at Bolfia Lives. Looking for any information, lovely camera work there from Josh. It's Tyson Cromie's mother as well, Peter Cromie.
That's it.
If you're looking for any information on mental health, head to bolfialives.com.au. Proud charity partner, Bowls Victoria. Yeah, nice goal
good
here
shot.
from Bud.
Good.
It's 2 pretty good leads,
Very
Bowls.
nice. Yep. It's been 1 for 1 virtually all the way through here.
It has.
They haven't been able to build a big number. When they have got up to 2 or 3, someone's been able to draw the shot. Max is just going to hang tire just around that bowl. Weight was really good.
Been a good start to this match. This is anything what it's going to be like, Bull. We're in for an absolute ripper.
Yes, it'll be a ripping game, I reckon. Spud. It's probably just a bit high.
Yeah, just
It's
hanging out of
there.
touch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Speed was good.
Yep. And it's this green, obviously they're, probably nearly in the process of having it replaced. I think it was meant to get replaced quite a few months ago, and then everything sort of turned around the wrong way and they haven't been able to get it done. So it gets a lot of work.
Certainly does. Maxie, a very similar bowl to his first, just hanging out of touch.
Yeah.
Afternoon to you, Gerald O'Brien, watching son Matthew.
Matty O'Brien, he's over on the far playing third to Nathan Lunch.
Yes. Spud won't be happy with that one.
No,
though.
he's got the,
He's got the
hands on the hips.
Dylan Fisher, Josh Reddix, and even Brad Holland, who doesn't give much. They're laughing at him.
Yes.
In a good way, of course. This is exactly how the Valley operate. They don't take anything too serious, but they're very serious at the same time about their bowls.
Yep.
Their motto, similar to Hawthorn in AFL parlance in the last half a dozen years, they're happy to have a bit of fun.
That's it.
They're happy to play to the crowd.
Yeah, every time they've played, they certainly, down at their home club, they can just create so much enthusiasm and up and about for their side when they're in trouble. How many times they're able to get themselves out of trouble. It's been unbelievable right the way through the season.
A very impressive bowls club.
Yes, very much so.
Shot here from Tony Joel.
Tony's
His second shot.
Yeah, very good bowl.
Don't know too much about him. He's probably
No.
one player in the Ocean Grove lineup that we don't know a lot about. So if you're familiar with Tony Joel, you've got anything you want to tell us, put it in the comments, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube here on BVTV.
Certainly he's put some nice bowls down so far, so he's been very close and around about it. So you don't know a lot about Tony at all. Know a bit about this bloke though. He can, he's certainly, his weight control normally is absolutely magnificent, especially on the draw.
He's
So deliberate.
Thread, isn't he? He's got a dead-eye dick drive too.
Yes. Yep.
That's how you do
He
it.
never lets you down, does he?
No,
he
he
just
doesn't.
he's so particular on the mat too. He's so deliberate about the way he sets up. It's the same thing every single time. But yeah, when you can bowl bowls like that,
Fantastic to see. Former coach of the year for Bowls Victoria a
exactly.
few years back, and I'm pretty sure I'm right in saying he was part of the South Bendigo side that won the Champion State Pennant a few
Yes,
years
yeah, a
back.
few years back. Yep, yep.
So he's been here and done it all before. Brad Pavey looks to have played a very good bowl over on the far rink. Still 2 bowls to come, but might have drawn shot away from the valley.
Tony just might be a little bit tight. He's just going to end up under. Weight won't be too bad. Matty Renix is up and about. The Valley boys are up and about.
Collects 7 or 8 high fives for his trouble.
Yep. Peter Lowe playing third to Matty Flapper.
That's a reasonable combination for
Very,
back-end, isn't
very,
it?
very good combination. I was talking to Lowe earlier in the very first game, and he said this third stuff. He said this is really good. He said I don't have to do anything. I just go down and put my bowls down. He did that in the first game too. He just went bonk, bonk, bonk. Was laying them on everywhere.
Yeah, quality player. We had Darren Yates in the commentary earlier saying
Yep.
he's one of the very few players to retire from state bowls as opposed to being dropped.
Yes.
Dutchy with another good one. He has just made a bit of a target down your downside.
Yes.
Tyson Cromie, no slouch with the drive himself. Let's see a bit of action here.
Matty Flapper's on his way. He's only drawing, so he's just underneath.
We've got a few bums in the road on our secondary stream rink.
Might have to just remind them that they are on the secondary and there's a bit of a camera behind them just to help us out.
It's hard in a grand final,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is,
I mean,
yeah.
we
You want to
do-
be in above.
Yeah, we
amongst
do
it.
our best to go and warn all the players before the match.
Yep.
Not easy. 'Cause
No.
You do have to think about it. Tyson just going with purpose. That's
That
why
is a big bowl.
he was seeing if he could get the jack backwards. There was opportunities galore. That's the 2 Max Rowley bowls.
Yep.
And the other bowl is that of Tony Joel, I believe.
Yeah.
So that'll be 3,
And
I would
Craig's
imagine.
at the back. May not be in, but there's another one there. So, Fish, Dylan will just try and play his forehand, try and cut it down. Some interest. It's turning now. All in your weight. What a super bowl. Dylan Fisher 3 down.
Doesn't
to
phase
1
him
up.
too much.
Nope. Just get on the mat, throw the bowl and draw the shot.
I don't think my eyes are deceiving me. I think Paddy Renix might have picked up a 4.
Ooh. Well. He's out to an 8-zip lead. So,
No wonder he got excited.
yeah.
His last bowl, Tyson Cromie. A way of removing this bowl of Dylan Fisher.
He's got the back bowl, so he can afford to reach and just be that little bit over. Trail
Wanting it to
it
turn
around.
left.
Yeah, once you're on that high line with a little bit of weight, they just
it
won't
does
let
just
go.
hang. As you
So you'll
say,
get
he had
back to the
options.
line, yeah.
Jack back was okay.
Yep.
Tony Joel's bowl through Dylan Fisher's was better.
Fish won't want to put one jack high here. He'll either want to turn it around the corner and just tuck it for one another, like just his one, or keep it off the line.
Tyson's bowled his 2, so it's purely just a
Yeah.
shot at
right.
adding 1.
He has.
Dylan Fisher did the damage with his first. How's he going with number 2?
Similar
about the memory.
line. Similar line.
A little bit quick, or is it okay?
No, I don't think so.
A little bit quick. It's about a half an inch quick. Lovely bowl. Dylan Fisher picks up a couple.
Yeah. Magnificent lawn bowls.
Yeah, good from both teams.
Yep.
Good to watch. Great for everyone watching here at the venue. Nice bit of atmosphere here.
It's the amount of times they'll just turn it over, like, you know, play the shot. Even when they got the shot, they'll be, you know, looking to make it better, or, you know, they might want to move it just to create something different so it doesn't frame up for the opposition. So.
Exactly. Players at this level aren't missing too much if you give them an opportunity. Exactly. Morning to you, Kato Lynch, who's watching from Colchester in the UK. Nice to have our UK viewers. Shane Curry saying, get Pricey on the screen.
Pricey.
Well, Pricey's over the other side of the green.
He's right down the other side.
Yeah, we've put him there on purpose. No, not true. We did. We had Pricey on our stream yesterday. You can go back through all of the footage here on BVTV. Just head to the Bowls Victoria YouTube page. You'll see all of our prior matches.
Yeah. It's put good here. Just hasn't got the legs, I don't think. Line's good. Just a metre.
Lynchie's picked up a 3 over on the far rink as well. So
they're out to a bit of a flyer.
Yeah, 15-2. Early days. Let's not too concerned just yet, Ocean Grove fans.
Yeah. Just don't want to see it, you know, sort of get out to a, you know, that 20 odd shots over 3 rinks starts to get a little bit harder and harder to pick up.
It's about a 50-50 if you look through the list of previous winners. Regional, Metro, Regional, Regional, Metro, Regional, Metro, Metro. Yep. Pretty close to 50-50 for the champion of state Pennant in weekend. Comes to midweek. It's heavily skewed in the regional favour.
And that'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Tuesday.
All the action again here on BVTV. Nice correction here from Craig Rippon.
Stephen. Yeah, you just want to make sure he's up this time after dropping his, you know, that one short.
That one did not look like it came out.
It bubbled
right,
out a little bit, yeah. Pace was not too bad.
Yep.
Probably another foot.
An annoying spot for anybody wanting to play this side of the green.
Yes.
Max really stays on the forehand side.
Speed looks okay. He sits the back. He's in.
Yep.
Very good.
Couple of shots. We'll have Ocean Grove early and end number 4.
It looks like he's a little bit quicker and a little bit wider. If he can get back to those bowls, he'll be...
Speed's all time.
Yeah, just didn't fraction high.
Almost 20 past 3 local time here.
It's when that sun goes down below this canopy late in the afternoon, it gets a bit difficult looking back over that way.
It's not too far off. You can just see the edge of it creeping in.
Josh is looking at me and going, yeah, look out.
What we've got to hope, Bull, is that you and I are out of commentary.
Yep.
And Sam and JT are in by then. And,
I'm just a bit worried how long it's going to take those two to come back. Yeah.
If they come back, they'll probably fall asleep on the bed.
I know what that will happen. They'll come back and they won't come anywhere near us, thinking that we'll think they're not back. Anyway.
They're wise to all their tricks.
Yes.
Does actually change it up a bit. I had Darren Yates in commentary yesterday about that time, and he said when that band of sun comes through, it does change the pace of this car.
Yep.
Actually makes it a fair chunk slower.
Yep.
So.
Comes down and then sort of the heat, the sunshine makes it, just a bit more doughier.
Yep. Most of these players have been here before, so they'll know that.
He's on fire at the moment, Matty Renix. I'm just watching his bowls he's found the line straight away and he's hitting it every single time. So
8-0 after 3 ends.
2-2 on a 4.
Happy, happy days if you're a Valley supporter. See this on our secondary TV ring and see just how Tangles has gone. Josh Rudd's just in the road of the camera. There's a bit of movement, but no one getting too excited. So that's another end of the Valley.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many it was, but Matty Rennick's obviously was just shot. So
getting updated as we speak. A 3. Matthew Rennick's and his rink. They've gone 2-2-4-3.
I'm just getting messages from some of the Valley people, and they're saying we do want to see a blowout. They want to see a 30-shot lead at some stage. So
yeah, I'm sure they would.
Yes, and it was actually Nathan's mum, Kim, to say we wanted to blow out.
Dutchy just turning up and over.
Yep, that was the shot there.
Ball.
Yeah. Puddles has played a big one over there. They were holding a couple over there, I reckon, on Nathan's rink.
Can play, Brad Baby.
Ah, yes.
Seriously talented.
He was very much involved in the state finals over the last couple of weeks there. So
yeah, one of the better matches you'll see. Unfortunately, he ended up on the wrong side of the ledger. 25-23 against Aaron Betts in the Champion of Champions, I'm going to say it was.
Yes, it was. His campaign there was very good over that week, and even Aaron Betsy's final. They played so many good bowls, both of them. It was a very, very good game.
Just a really interesting game to watch.
What's this bloke? He is
on fire.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like missing.
No, his weight. He's found the weight. He's a bit like Matty on the Rennick's on the middle rink. They've just found their weight. They know the green now what it's doing, and they're just unable to miss at the moment.
Both these teams played on this green earlier today. So Patricia McGrath saying, let's go the Grovers. Weekend and midweek flag to win. There you go. Toss a touch under here.
Yeah. He's got
Tony Joel's bowl on the way in.
It's around, probably in that little danger spot where fish came through there before, so it'll be a little bit harder. He doesn't want to hang out there and sort of punch it and knock it over.
Split screen action. That's showing the secondary rink of Matty Rennick's against Matty Flapper. The Battle of the Matthews.
Yeah. I think it's, I think Paddles might have got, he got the shot. I'm not sure how many they got over there. One, yes. Yeah, 3-2. Well, if he plays, he's a little wider. He's coming around trying to probably just maybe cover the back. Is he?
Yeah, just a little bit of protection.
In case he tries that forehand down through the hole there and trying to turn it around.
I wonder if he might have liked another 2 feet on that one.
Just to get back that little bit further, yeah. Craig and also Max is back there on that other side, but Tyson will play his backhand, looking to try and get down through that hole and turn that jack underneath there. He needs enough. Oh, he's just going to turn, yeah. Just swung that little bit.
There's a couple more on the way of the Valley. 2. Trappers having a couple of bob each way, saying, let's go Brad Holland and Peter Lowe. Hang on a minute, Trapper.
Yeah, Lowe's obviously Bendigo all those years ago. Played and coached when I was at Strathfield. He came and played a season there. We tried to get into Divi 1, and we got into Divi 1, and then he was there the next year, and we just missed out on finals. So a very good man, Peter Lowe.
He is. Actually lived most of his early life not too far down the road in
Yeah, true.
Strathmerton.
Yes. Yes. Got a result over on the middle ring.
Brad Gibson has just pinned the jack.
Into the pit.
I don't know if there's been a bowl that's gone with.
Not sure.
Certainly Brad Gibson's got the shot, which sits probably a yard or so off the edge of the ditch. Nice leads bowl, Craig Rippon.
Yep.
James Federico pins the jack.
Jimmy.
Over on rink number 4.
Bit of up and about, the boys.
Yeah, bowl and jack separated by about 2 feet over there.
The sort of side, once they get up and about, and it's infectious right across the whole 3 rinks, and they just really start to pour it on then.
They do. They're going to be doing well to hold Craig Rippon down. He's just played
2
very
rear
nice
rippers,
bowls.
yeah, exactly. Spud. See, probably just a fraction high.
Hasn't quite found his range,
No.
Spud, just yet. We're only early days in this. We're only 4 ends in, but yet to really find it, which is the scary bit for Ocean Grove fans.
Yeah. It does take, I reckon, this. I don't know whether these guys have played on this side of the. Well, they probably have at some stage, but it is taking that time to find that line where it's, is it going to turn or isn't going to turn?
Yeah, we've had both these teams on our streamed rinks throughout today and yesterday, so they'll have at least played, not on the same rink, of course, but they'll have at least played over this half of the green. That's better speed for Spud.
Yeah. There's a nice shot in there if Max doesn't turn. I reckon they'll need to just probably turn this over a little bit now. That little split there on the forehand, Max will want to be turning either the shot bowl through the jack or at least get past. Yeah, Tyson would have been wanting him that probably another metre behind if he didn't, and turn the bowl over onto the jack just to take that shot away, because this, like Dutchy, Brad will come down. He'll be looking to, if he does get the outside of the blue, he's through the jack. If he gets the inside onto the bowl, it changes it up. So he won't be short.
Matty Renix picks up another couple of shots, 13-0 through 5 ends. That is the difference at this stage. It's the man they call Dutchy. It's a pretty good track to me, ball.
This is the way.
Oh, well, he's a bit stiff. He's still going to find himself a few down.
Any edge on either of the bowls was probably maybe a little bit better. Like probably just getting the edge of that jack was always going to go sideways. But yeah, like a little bit on the inside of the blue gets him to the other one, and he probably hangs around. But yeah, good bowl. But
he did get a touch on the jack. So
he did, yeah. Yep. Tony Joel will want to be. He probably nearly needs to move it a little bit as well. He'll be trying to just turn that bowl of Craig's probably across the line. He's very wide.
Move it down the other side of Steve Adamo's bowl.
Yeah.
Halves it in. I don't think it changes the count. I think it's still 3 the way of Ocean Grove.
Yeah. Dutchy's got a good shot here, though. He can come underneath the front one of Craig's and then sit to Max's, or, you know, trail the jack back. If he picks that jack up, he takes it straight back to his other one.
Bring the house down if he does. He's had
Yep.
a good sider with his first. We'll see just how Brad Holland goes for bowl number 2.
He's not far away, Tony.
It's a very,
He's
very
just-
good effort.
Back to 1 anyways.
Just draw weight. Perhaps could have been a touch more speed.
Yeah, he
Really caused damage, but he cuts it back to 1.
Yeah, well, certainly gives Fish, the way he's been playing, that opportunity to trial it. If Tony can't do it.
Too many Tonys from on.
Yeah, there is. Just hanging on. As soon as you put that little bit of weight and try and reach up, you can get stuck out a little on that high line.
Brad Holland having no trouble.
No,
Finding the line.
definitely not.
All we need is Brad Holland's ability for everyone.
Well, the guy that's about to get on the nuts probably
Yeah, he's probably
as
got it.
efficient.
Yeah, not,
fairly handy.
Not too bad.
Big crowd here, Tony. There's people
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's a ripper.
It's been good.
Always a good final here. The midweek players coming in, wanting to have a practice and end up spending their time watching this. And why wouldn't you? Dylan Fisher.
2 in there now.
Very hard for Ocean Grove to pick up numbers when Moonee Valley bowling like this.
Listen, on his backhand, he'll be trying to move something. Looks a shot there pretty easy to do. He needs to get onto Craig, does he? Change it up a little bit, not probably enough.
Usually you have the Brad Holland bowl right on the edge of the bank, right on the edge of the rink, I should say.
Yeah,
So
well.
probably means Tyson Cromie can't really get too forceful.
No. Fish will, I reckon he'll play a similar line with just another yard of weight. He's interested. He's on his knee, so he's not far away. If he gets down underneath that, the jack in the pit.
Oh, there's not much of a hole between Craig Rippon's bowl and the jack.
He needs size 5s, not size 4s.
Well, if you had got a little whisker of Craig
Yes.
Rippon's bowl, he gets
Yep,
it.
exactly.
If he had been a touch the other way, he gets it anyway.
Yeah.
This one coming from that far out, I thought,
Yeah.
yeah, he's going to get this nicely. Somehow.
Missed
Must have
that.
breathed in right at that stage.
That's good camera work. Very good camera work.
Let's see how Josh, who produces the show so very well. Tyson's going to get stuck on that same line.
He's on that high line again. He's actually
Had
it
good
wasn't too
speed.
bad. Yeah, his speed would have been all time. So
Either way, Ocean Grove are going to pick up a shot.
yeah, there might be a little chat here about now they've got the map, what they do, and change it up a bit. Do they go short? Do they go pit to pit? Change something. And Moonee Valley's probably at this stage been playing that 3/4 to long. So
Well, Dylan Fisher, as Skip has been saying to Josh Rennick, you pick the length.
Yeah.
You find your
Yep.
rhythm as lead,
Yep.
such as the importance of having a lead that get a bit of first bowl pressure.
most, as a skipper, you probably want your lead to have his own length and pick his own length, whatever he's happy. The only time you change that is when, if that's not winning and you're continually doing shots or not getting the shot. Short can be, you can change it to long. A lot of times, over the weekend, we actually went a bit short of, Matt back, middle of the green, something different just to change it away. Looks like the boys are going to go pretty similar length of what they've been playing anyway. Haven't changed too much at all. Matty Rennick's short. Matty Rennick's is just on fire at the moment. They've skipped away to a very, very good lead.
Just can't seem to do anything wrong over
No,
there, can
at the moment. I don't know whether Matty just changed that to make it 1 or... That's a good bowl, Craig. Murray ripping. Flaps. Got the, no. What's Pud done? Speed-wise, that is pretty good. Nope.
Pretty good response.
That is a very good shot. Very good shot.
He's been pretty good the last 2 or 3 ends.
Yep.
The man some people call John Stevens.
John Stevens.
Yeah.
Right.
Somebody I know said he looks like John Stevens from Noiseworks.
Ah. Yeah, now you've said it. What's he done? Put. Oh, good shot. That was good.
Played.
Yeah, just nice.
Half the bowl over. Still Ocean Grove with advantage.
One. Well, I think Matty Flap's going to score this end. Whether it's a 1 or a 2. Two, I think, in the middle.
Oh, could be 3, was it?
Not sure, was it?
1, 2,
No, 3.
3 it was.
Yeah, or 3 it was.
Matty Flapper on the board in a big way with a 3. Matty Rennox still with the advantage. Max Rowley with a nice bowl here. Well played.
Good shot.
Needs front end of Ocean Grove to go to another gear, and that's how you do it, Max Rowley.
Spud was on the mat and ready to go. He wasn't giving any time to anyone. He's pretty close here too. A little shot here, popped it out.
Master the momentum change. Could sense that Ocean Grove were getting up and about a bit.
He was on the mat and just went bang. Just that little touch, just pop it out, make it a hell of a lot easier to draw.
Big change up of length from Matty Flapper too.
Yeah.
That's right back on the tee. And the jack's just over the 21 metre mark. Might be just over.
Haley's nailed it with her first as well. So, yeah.
Runner up of the Victorian Open singles not long ago.
Yes, very
and
much.
won the state fours
Yep.
only a matter of days ago. Jack Cassidy doesn't like his first attempt over there. Too bad, bit harsh on himself, Cassidy. It's 4 foot behind the jack on the lines.
Oh, well, can't get shot if you're short, Tony, they say.
True. Shot Wayne, says Chippy. That's Steve Adamo's other nickname.
Haley, 2 magnificent shots.
And you can see those at top of picture there. Oh, they're right there with the 2 purple bowls. Well played.
Far away. Oh, good shot. It's hard to watch what's going on. There's so much going on in every rink. There's bowls coming left, right and centre, and they're always making a change or doing something.
You end up cross-eyed watching this, I tell you. There's more eyes, one on every rink.
Yep. Dutchie wouldn't be happy with that because he'd back himself, 9 times out of 10 to draw that with, a metre to put it inside. Tony's on a high line. I don't know whether he's going to get back, is he? It's a little high and a little... Weight's not too bad.
Could be useful. Brad Holland backing him to just draw this one cold within a foot.
not very often you don't see Brad change, or correct exactly what he's done.
It's a much better line. All on the speed.
Well, they're all already putting the finger up.
Yeah.
So.
Piper going the drive. On an extra rink over, driving from second.
At this level, when they've got four rinks, and then someone's come into play out of another rink, it could be a third dropping back to a player in a second or so.
Yep.
So, they've got all the weaponry.
They certainly do.
Brad just doing what Brad Holland does and just draws the shot.
Not a bad line here for Tyson Cromie.
He's just not going to get there.
Second shot.
Yep.
Jeff Davis, watching on YouTube, says the two for Valley has a different hold and delivery with his hand. He certainly does.
Yes.
We were talking about this a little bit earlier. He almost grips the top of the bowl.
Yeah,
and
over
lets
the
it
top.
out the bottom of the hand. I know that sounds strange.
I haven't seen any textbook on it.
No.
I don't think you'll find it in any coaching manual anywhere.
Does it with reasonable accuracy, though, our Spud.
He does.
There we go, Dylan Fisher. Touch.
Tight.
Under the line. He's got Steve Adamo's bowl at the back. I'm not sure what Snapper might have been playing there. No doubt he will have a plan. He'll get to his level of bowls without having a good plan for each and every shot.
Working out all the scenarios.
Yeah, we could see that line of sun is working its way in. It's now about 2 yards in from the ditch.
I end 7 or 8 by the time we get out, Tony. We'll be just in time. Someone else is not looking. Josh is not happy. He's going, I've got to put the shield on.
Poor Josh will be nearly blinded by the sun. It's nice to get a bit of sun every now and again, but goodness me.
Lowy in the middle rink. Brad Gibson looks like he's lining up to give it a bit of hurry-curry. What's he got? Wide. (25-7) overall. They've certainly started very well, Moonee Valley. I'll be hoping this continues all the way through.
Yeah, it would be nice. Dylan Fisher and Brad Holland have spent quite a bit of time over this shot. Steve Adamo got involved in the discussion as well. Just be more curious as to what Dylan Fisher's going to play here than anything else.
Yeah. He could trail that jack back to Spuds. He's under, isn't he?
Yep, he is.
I think that might have been what he was trying to do. Just look to maybe get down to the bowl. He gets it back to Spuds. It probably counts for 2, maybe 3. So, but he'll take the one.
Certainly will. 6 ends in the book. Dylan Fisher leading 6 shots to 2. Tyson Cromie. Advantage out to 19 shots. 26 plays 7. Moonee Valley in control.
Oh, big shot. Matty Ranix is he hasn't missed either with weight or just dead drawing it every single time.
Ocean Grove had a good setup.
Yeah, they did.
Matt right back on the tee and rolled the shortest jack they possibly could. Haley O'Reilly was all over it the first couple of bowls. Josh Rudd got in there. In the end, Ranix, it's seen enough.
See you later. Yeah, no, he hit it with good speed. Control. He's done very, very well. It's a good start to Moonee Valley, though. 45 ends, and to have now sitting, with a fairly 19-shot lead at the moment. It's just going to take a bit. You need to just turn on 1s and 2s, every now and again. Pick up get a score, turn them over, work on your fives.
Just gone for another short jack in the middle rink.
Didn't quite get there.
Just a touch too short. Matty Flappers kicked it back. In a nice way.
Oh, that's all right.
Start of end number 7 here underway for the Champion of State Pennant 2026 weekend grand final. Moonee Valley up against Ocean Grove. Moonee Valley have shot out of the blocks.
Certainly have, and they're playing just really good bowls at the moment, putting so much pressure on the Grovers, as they're known.
Two-time winners of this event, Ocean Grove. Moonee Valley yet to taste success at this level.
Considering that Valley are only been up in Premier League for the last couple of years, they've sort of certainly come a long way in those couple of years. They've been really, really good.
They sure have. They struggled for a number of years to get out of what's a very, very good Division 1 section.
Yeah.
They got into Prem Reserve and straight up into Premier Division.
Yeah.
Runner-up. Have a victory. Found their way here to Moama.
Very family-orientated club as well. Like such, they get up and about. They're so passionate about it. All their fans and spectators and their night pennant when they do have it. It's been exceptional over a long time.
Well, of the 56 people in their booking in the bistro last night, there were quite a number who would have been under 4. It's like a baby factory down there. Maxi Rowley gets the jack through, not all the way, a little bit off to the side. Craig Rippon's Picasso bowl will be shot.
He would have been looking to get that, nail it, take it straight through, and sit on it in the ditch. But he's quite able to. Now he's probably a bit unlucky.
You see the replay here, came through nicely, and then just found the back bowl of Craig Rippon. Spat the jack out sideways.
Dutchy probably a little bit too much room to draw the way he's been doing over the last couple of ends.
I think too much room for Dutchy's defined as 6 inches or more.
Exactly. Weight he's going to be enough to probably, no, maybe not. He's probably pulled up a fraction short.
Don't know, it's to be close. Very close. We'll wait for Lorraine Smith to give us an indication. Tony Joel is on the match straight away, so she's not going to want to upset him.
She's sort of asking Max who's got it.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Tony's got better speed. He's got a better line too.
Yeah, that's the shot call. 1 on a measure is the call from Lorraine Smith. Max Rowley is a very, very good judge. Very good umpire himself. Of course, his father, one of the best markers going around, Darryl Rowley.
Darryl.
But Max, we've had paddle a couple of games over the journey and umpired even some of our matches.
It's Dutchy's higher this time.
Yeah, a bit more speed as well.
Yeah, it's just going to hold out there. It's a very good spot though.
Yeah, nice second shot.
Yeah, back to 1.
Dutchy always in the long pants. Very rarely you see him in shorts.
No.
In fact, I'm not sure I've ever seen him in shorts.
No, he's not a shorts wearer. Doesn't like his legs, obviously. Might be a little white.
Yeah, that's what people tell me about mine. I had somebody say to me there, well, you could have warned us. We would have worn sunnies if you were around. Rude.
You'll have to get a bit of glow or something on them.
Tony Joel will be disappointed with that one. Yeah. Not even going to come back in bounds. Tyson Cromie picks it up and throws it to Max Rowley. Nathan Lynch is on the drive over on the far rink. There's movement of about 5 or 6 bowls, but no change down where shot is. Could be 2 or 3 down there, Moonee Valley.
Fraction
Fisher.
high.
Yeah, it's good speed.
Just as he let that go about 6 or 8 feet out from it, it just got a little bubble, and whether that held it on the outside line a bit, just can affect him every now and again.
There we go. Trapper saying only at practice he wears shorts. So there you go.
Oh, right. Never on the green though, Trap. Never on the green here. I haven't seen him in shorts playing. Tyson. And he's first of this end. What's he got? Just hasn't quite got the speed. He had the line too.
Needed another yard or so.
Yeah.
Barbara Baker asking how are the Traralgon crew going. They had a reasonable tournament here at Champion Estate Pennant. They've finished 3rd in their section with a win-loss record of 2 wins, 3 losses. A couple of close ones though. Actually ended up line ball with the shots differential. So
Yeah, they've done all right.
not often you have more losses than wins, but end up with
Zero
zero shots. So very
up and
close.
down,
They
yeah,
played pretty
exactly.
well.
Dylan a little bit quicker now. He's going straight at that bowl. Didn't quite get
They had a
underneath.
number of seconds to work with
Yeah.
there, so it was worth a ping. Of course, they had the... it's actually Max Rowley's bowl in the ditch, isn't it?
Yes.
My bad, he put it in.
Bit of speed here, Tyson.
Put it in the book.
That's it, yep. Very good. 2 to the Grovers.
It's the tide turning ball.
Yeah, well, just that, puts them back to 6-5. Just 1 down here, but the other rinks of, obviously Matty Renix's rink is, they're up and about. Fisher's, look, the overall score is what you look at, and you don't mind losing your rink if as long as your team over the whole lot is doing exactly what you need to do. So it's all about the big board, they say.
So I thought that was only 2, but they put... Oh no, they've just corrected it back now. They put 3 on the board here.
Right, 6-4. Yep.
Question from Andrew Brown. Bull says, how the outdoor grass running?
Absolutely magnificent, Brownie. The top, both greens we played on during the day. The back green was probably the first 3 rinks on that this morning, and yesterday afternoon was absolutely magnificent. Drawing very, very nicely and very true. They like carpet at the moment. He's got a very good cover of grass on him, so
Yeah, somebody told me this is the best they've been.
Yeah, for a long time, I'd say. No, they were very, very good. Nearly as good as yours, Brownie, down there in Bendigo.
Afternoon to you, Jody Gibson, saying go the Valley. Presumably related to Brad Gibson, cheering all the way from Tassie.
We've got a 6-year-old here playing with his Matchbox cars.
Standard. It's like a crash here sometimes. And nice response from Josh Renix.
Yeah. Both leaders, I think, they've had a bit of a good battle, really. No one's really dominated either way. Or Craig had probably 3 or 4 ends, and Joshy's had a couple of ends where he's been close. But
fair call. Good battle between those two.
Craig's been. They haven't been far away. Like there haven't been bad bowls. As leaders' bowls, they might a couple of short ones, but they've been fairly close, all within that sort of that triangle, as they say.
Yeah, Brad Pavey picks up another shot over on the far rink. It's only 16 the difference, Paul.
It's coming. And look, you wouldn't expect that Ocean Grove would let it. As I said, they only need to get 1s and 2s and, pick up, don't drop a big number, and then maybe pick up a 3 or a 4, or, all of a sudden it just turns around and you're up and about. Joshy's in again.
2 nice bowls
Very
from
nice.
Pud.
Yep.
Yeah, a couple of shots across either rink, and all of a sudden it's on.
Yeah, I know, even we looked at our grand final and our Primly final. We were down in the Prim final, sort of 8 or 9 shots, and all of a sudden, you get a 2, 2 and a 2 and 6, and you're back to 2 shots. So, big shot there.
Just lost our scoreboards in the venue.
Oh,
We're hoping they'll come back ASAP.
do a reboot.
Yeah, the main board is still going, so it's not the end of the world either way. But
don't know what happened. They've lost the power. Not sure. Anyway. Yeah, so you know, you get 2-2 and a 2, you know, and all of a sudden there's 6 shots out of the 8 and you're right back in the game. And we did that in the Prim final and the Grand final, sort of in a little bit of trouble, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get a 2-2 and a 2, and then we're up and about and going again. So
yep.
Yeah, so you just work on those little numbers each time. I suppose, you know, the middle rink with Matty Renix, he's, you know, well up, but obviously now the opposition, Matty, we just saying, like, just get 1, just get 2, those little 1s and 2s here and there, and that's all they need to do. So they're all just coming back on now.
Come back on. All a full electronic system in here as Spud trails the jack back through for a couple. Well played.
Yeah.
Steve Adamo. Scoreboards are absolutely fantastic here. So
they are.
Dial into the main screen, which is about as big as my garage. And they have just gone down now, but they will come back very shortly. Di McMahon saying, who chooses the surface that we play finals on? Bowls Victoria chooses the surface, and it's been on the carpet here for a number of years. Gives us a bit of protection from the weather, which we haven't needed this particular year.
No, we haven't needed it.
We do.
Yes, there has been times, you know, even last year before it started, I reckon there was a really wet Friday. So
Maxie Rowley's not too far away here. He rattles a few things around. He's still going to be a couple down, but gives them his bowl to work with. Now, I fear Neil Robinson might be just having a bit of a dip at you. But he says, hey,
Robbo.
how have you found the quality of jack rolling over the past few days? And then a little winky face.
Yes. Robbo be getting into me. I threw a few jacks out at one stage when I was playing against Robbo, and now he's never forgotten it. That's why I played third from now on. I only play third or above, Robbo. That's all I'm doing. I'm not throwing that jack anymore. Don't like it.
That's the best thing about mates. They don't let you forget things.
Exactly. Such a beautiful smooth action Dutchie's got his delivery, and it's the same every single time.
And we joke about Steve Adamo's not in the textbook. Brad Hollins is.
Yeah. Yes, if you were going to picture or pick a style and a delivery, you would just go, I'm taking his. The other one was Peter Lowe. His delivery is such a beautiful. Yeah.
Almost looks effortless.
And that's the big thing about a good delivery. They're just able to play, you know, that weight and change everything because their delivery is exactly the same every single time. So. The boards are all up and about a little bit, coming back on.
Starting to come back
coming, yeah.
Still a bit of movement, but Valley's still clinging on to 2 here. Ian's asking, is your Troy still playing bowls?
No.
On YouTube?
No. He's given it away. He used to do a lot, but he's found different things to do at the moment.
He'll come back.
He will. He's got a long time to come back. Played a lot of bowls. I think he might have just got sick of it. But yeah, I've always said that go and have your time off, son. Do whatever you want to do. You'll come back one day. And I think he will. Dutchie. He's just the one now. That front bowl of Craig's just up and at it. We got We've got Spud in the road.
But it could still be two. I don't know. It's certainly one, but
Yeah.
one, maybe two.
Maybe two.
Yeah, Wunschwikowski's saying he'll be pretty happy to have Snapper's delivery as well.
Oh, yeah, he's another textbooker.
Well, in fact, he is in the textbook if you have a look in the...
He did do a bit of that stuff.
He did, yeah. We took some photos of a number of deliveries.
Yep.
Claire Duke from back in the day, now Claire Turley.
Yes.
There's a young lady out of Queensland, Carly Griffiths.
Yep.
And then I think we might have had Leif Selby in there as somebody who's more of a push as opposed to a pendulum motion.
Yep.
But Dylan Fisher's is
beautiful
to watch.
He's a very pendulum, just a smooth out action, a little bit like Brad's the same.
Looks like our scoreboards are all back up and going here. Tyson Cromie going with big weight, has some front traffic. Well, he's cleared out one.
Yeah. I think they've got that middle board around the wrong way. I think the scores are backwards, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
I was going to say, all of a sudden, poor old Valley's in trouble.
In fact, all of them are around the
wrong way. Yeah, they've put the wrong scores
on the wrong side. So
yeah.
we'll hopefully get that fixed up shortly.
Still on. Has he got the speed? Just not
I think it's quite going to get there. It's very close. Does get an annoying spot for Tyson Cromie if he was contemplating going the drive again.
Just on the line. Sun's starting to come back in now. It's just getting down on the end of that rink. As the Grovers are just having a look to see what they think is the best shot. Nathan Lynch has played a big bowl over the other side. I'm not sure how many it is, but yeah, 1, 2, 3 I can see go out so far. Another 3 to Lynchy. So
9 ends through over there.
yeah,
Nathan Lynch and Brad Pavey sailing through the ends.
yeah. There's, they haven't killed too many. I think that's the,
Yeah, true.
and they've been playing. They haven't been playing very long, like not long ends. So I think they're sort of getting through them pretty quick. What's he done? Just not going to get there again. That's 2 very good bowls.
It's unfair that it's not rewarded with anything, is it?
Exactly.
Either way, Dylan Fisher is going to pick up a single. 8 ends gone.
Yeah. All right, Tony.
And with that, we're going to say goodbye to Brian Mansbridge.
Thanks very much.
Paul. We appreciate having
Thanks
you
for
as
your efforts over the whole weekend, and you've had a couple of very big weeks. And to your crew and everyone, well done. And yeah, always look forward to coming on and have a bit of a word here and there.
We love it. Thank you very much, Paul. I really do appreciate you coming on, and thanks for your kind words. It's a lot of fun for us to get out among the premier bowlers around the state. The events that we get to bring you here on BVTV are as good for you as they are for us, Paul. So thank you, mate. I really do appreciate your time. My shout for a cool drink for you as soon as I get out of here. Not that I'd be having it, I'd be having a little water, of course. Split screen action here on BVTV as we welcome in Sam Rogers. Afternoon, Sam.
Tony.
Also part of the Murray Downs Rams. Been playing for the last couple of days.
The third place Rams.
Third
Did we
place
finish
Rams
third?
in this one.
I'll take that.
Look, not too bad. Not too bad. It's nice to have Bull in commentary. It's always nice to have Sam back in the chair. It's been pretty much all one-way traffic. I'm sad to report, Sam. Moonee Valley jumped out to an early lead and just have not looked like being pegged back. 30 plays 11. Can't count the Grovers out, though.
Becomes tricky in these formats, only 15 hands each. It sort of starting off your game and going about your business, and then all of a sudden, if you're the team trailing, there's only sort of 5 or 6 ends left each in your rinks, and there's still 21 ends overall, but
it's almost a double whammy, isn't it? 15 ends and only 3 rinks, so a blowout can be a disaster on one particular rink. Spud Regis with not a bad pill here. That's 2 for the Valley. A bit of a target being built.
Every time Wayne comes for a runner inside through the clubhouse, the boys inside are making sure, Wayne, remember, just get them on the running surface. Came in before and he said, I did one.
Yeah, did one. Yeah, he's probably, with all due respect, he's been a little bit scratchier today than what he would be normally. Only halfway through this match, though, big second half is where championships are won. I have faith in Steve Adamo dominating in the second half. Not a bad bowl here too, Sam. His first one was very good. Second one, if he can turn his own bowl through the jack.
Oh, clean that up good.
Better. Holding a few now.
I reckon Matty Rennick's a few down, but he's interested in the middle rink. Gets caught in some traffic.
Yeah, that's our secondary stream rink, Sam, over there. Rally's not on a bad path here. Just got to hold this last little bit at that speed.
Just needs to hurry up to change some angles. Yeah, probably wanted more than that.
Has it a bit more speed?
Yeah. It's sort of tricky because you want to play control to give your bowl a chance if it misses to hang around the head, but on that surface, you're better playing more than less.
Ian's watching on YouTube, Sam. He said, did Bull give you much help over the weekend for the Murray Downs Rams?
Gave me plenty to get around and get under.
He was 3 for you, wasn't he? Was that correct?
Yeah.
Put some obstacles in the way, did he?
We love obstacles.
Poor Bull comes in, volunteers his time in commentary, and as soon as he's out, he gets ripped on.
Were you? Oh, I was going to say you posed the question, but you didn't.
No, I didn't. Ian _Vic on YouTube. He's got a lot of mates, Bull, and that doesn't mean they don't love to rip him one every now and again. Reasonable little head being built here. Cameron Keenan cheering on the Valley. As are a lot of other people here.
It's almost any weight you like here to open this one up. A few down. Was a 4 in the middle rink tone, so
that's a big pickup.
Helping.
Back to 15 shots, the difference. Valley holding a few here, though.
A little unlucky there. He sort of could have got the front one through the jack and opened things up. Wayne's definitely one for telling people off when he's commentating with me to make sure they're out of the way.
Yeah.
Sammy, we can't see.
And then completely forgets it when he's out playing.
Brad Pavey, huge draw to the edge of the ditch. Jack's been moved in. What?
It's just reminding me of the way he says your name.
Yeah.
Sammy.
Shocking, isn't it?
It's great.
Just underplayed this again. It's still going to result off the shelf. Oh, not quite. There's an absolute stack in the line.
It's the shot here for Dylan Fisher. Sammy to try and protect this.
Sort of hard. He'd love to turn Stevie's bowl on the right side of the line over one, but he's probably turning it over the jack, and through the jack, over speed, is popping it down to Rippos on the left, so probably floating another one past. Sort of inside the port between Steves and TJ's out here.
Spud just realising he's in the way and moving. Well played by him.
Little roll here. Oh, just draw another.
You would hardly ever know that bowl is in the head from the mat end. Well played, Dylan Fisher.
Another score down the far end, but they're just chipping away.
Robin Hunt has the mat. I don't know how many it was just yet. One the way of paddles. Tyson going big weight.
Jesus,
just off to the side. Cannot rip that much harder.
Nah, came out a bit funky as well. You could see it on the way down. It was bumpy up and down while it was in the air. See here, it's bonk, 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 bonk.
Yeah, wow. I've never seen one bounce that far down the rink. Normally they kind of find their level. I guess he did give it a fair roost.
Yeah, sort of didn't get out the best, and then it was he went so quick that it sort of just continued that path. But yeah, something you see often. He might just draw another one.
Bit of coverage down the back for me.
Well, in case the Jacks did somehow sort of stay in or jump around out this side, they didn't have one out there, so just in case.
Yep, Tony Jewell asking Tyson Cromie just to come down and have a little look at this from the other side. It's the split screen action. Bradley Gibson's bowl coming down for the Valley.
Guy's one of the best players going. Look at this for a shot. And up. Fell down. Still holding Ocean Grove. Much better look. It's sort of hard because if he hits the front bowl here, Tice, there's no guarantee that more than one moves out the head. Everything's sort of locking in. Sort of almost got to get the outside one. Now, through the jack, it may or may not go out. And they're two down at the back if anything follows through that. No better off. Got to hit it first.
Big again.
Oh, not online.
Oh dear. Ocean Grove just started to have a bit of momentum. This is a big pickup for the Valley of 4 shots. One end's gone.
Yeah, sort of just underplayed it early in the end.
Mattio's manager is watching. Who's Mattio's manager? Does he mean Smurf?
Manager. Is that their title?
That's his boss.
Wow. What's Putty doing? Oh, Putty's doing. How come Spud isn't doing the score?
Genuine question?
Not really. Love to know what's happening in the middle rink. Tables or bow skips with one left.
Craig Lupon getting in for not a bad leader's bowl. There's a bit of split screen action. Sam, now you can see what's happening. It's Haley O'Reilly's purple bowl just north of the jack.
Yeah, and Pete Lowe got the blue out left-hand side, and Ruddy's is just, can't quite see it. Tangle's potentially drawing for 3, maybe even 4 here.
Yeah, it's Brad Gibson's bowl. It's probably the closest. It's just about 5 o'clock on that picture.
Shot by Spud, draws it off for 1. What's Matty Rennick's done? The boys are interested. Can't quite see it. Can see it here. He's got a little slide off the front. Got a wiggle off the wing bowl and just ran through. Another rand after picking up the 4. Actually really missing short. Big chance for Wayne to jump on. Turns his own pass, 2 in the head, good areas, good shots. Just going to be here. Few to work with, get the jack down the line. Even if he gets to this. Done well, nice speed. So they back up the 4 in the middle rink with a 3. The overall back to 15. Really evened out. They were in trouble early, weren't they?
Yeah, they certainly were. It was 10 or 11 nil. What do we have? 2, 2, 2, 6, 10, 13 nil at one stage. Starting well again. Tommy T-Bone Lester is watching from Dandenong Airport over a nice cold Saigon view, of course. Half your luck, T-Bone. Nice to have you tuning in here to the Champion of State Pennant Final on BVTV.
Another one there, it's sort of... It looks like from watching it's an easy enough shot to search up on the forehand. The angles aren't absolutely fantastic though, so still gonna have to play it nicely. Oh, he's played this good. All down to the connection. Much better for them. Bowls in a good spot.
Tony Joel just coming down to have a quick look, and there's the answer from Gerald O'Brien. Matty O'Brien's manager, Ken Argent, where he started at Alexander at 8 years old. Kenny offered to be Matty O's manager.
Sort of ideal. I think Tyson's just saying if he moves the jack that far, follow Dutchy down, can turn Dutchys off the line, get a little piece of the jack around the corner. Tough shot, but got to make everything go. Lynchy sacks down, hit the target, reduces it back to 1. If they were somehow to get it back to 10 with 10 to play, it would make things interesting.
Piper with a pearler next door.
Yeah, it's there to be sat. Too easy on this green.
Evening to you, Jeff Burt. Great to see how many fine young players in the Valley side who came out of the noughties period. Jeff Burt heavily involved in, as it was, the RVBA back in the day, under 18s program.
He's going to get the shot out of this.
Might have been exactly how he pictured it, but he'll take it.
No, and the way he sort of turned his front bowl in and he hit Dylan's own where it's got to. Don't think he can trail the jack anymore. That's all blocked up. Moonee Valley got the best 2 or 3 back as well. The jack does stay in. One and a few. Moonee Valley ball, the white ball that's shot. Might just get up on the forehand here and trying to open something up. If he gets a shot ball through the jack, it might kill. Close. Oh, he got it clean. He did get it clean. What a shot.
Oh, no need to punch me up, though. He did get it clean. Huge roost.
Yeah, he was always getting through a few of the other ones on the way past, but what a shot to clip it out without the jack.
Tyson Cromie, geez, giving her a real roost these days.
Didn't love it out of the hand. Think he'll be liking it now. What a shot.
Oh, wow. Hats off everywhere from the Valley crew. Dylan Fisher. Ooh. Josh Reynolds may have just ripped his arm off with a high 5. It was a big one. Lovely bowl. Tyson Cromie still has one to come for in number 10. Can he punch that out without moving the jack by coming onto the Tony Jewell bowl, Sammy, or is it?
No, it goes straight through the jack. What's hard to tell is if the jack gets to one of the back bowls and somehow stays in, or it goes straight out. You can't really take the risk if it does stay in. Still got everything past here, Valley. Got the 3 or 4 best back. If it ricochets off something and hangs around. There's nothing else on. He's going to take a chance and hit the target. Close again. Yeah, straight out. Never hanging anything with that speed.
No, that sort of speed, there was venom. Tyson Cromie, 2 drives this end for 2 results. Maxie Rowley jumping out of the way, and half a jump in joy. Such is the standard of this match.
Wasn't bad.
Sarah Smith is watching the whole time. East Gippsland, really enjoying quality match. I know that scoreboard is 14 shots the difference, but it really hasn't been that. It was just an early lead the Valley jumped out to, and since then, Ocean Grove just gradually pegging them back.
Next door Tangles has cleared a few out. It's back to just the one, that Jack Cassidy bolt. Just on the left-hand side of the screen. I think Ocean Grove only got 1 second. Not much in the head after that. Tough shot, he's going to have to draw up to it. Send the shot ball through. Needs a turn. They are interested. Oh, what's he done here? Matthew.
Oh, rocked it.
You cannot play that any better.
Get it out of the way. Lovely effort from the man they called Tangles.
Even if he held and flicked the jack over, that was Joshy Rudd's bowl. Lucky. Shot. It's actually got a similar feel to last time we tried to play this end. Actually, he's probably going to play it tight. Up to the bowls. Wasn't done too bad. Just wants to hurry up. Decent shot.
Michael Clark's all over it. He's always been very astute, Sammy. Said, you've been stitched up again, JT, nowhere to be seen. He forces you to play for Murray Downs and then come and do commentary afterwards. Outrageous.
Well, it's actually both plans went astray. The original plan was I was going to play some games for Murray Downs. JT was going to come play a game or two at Glenroy. That never happened.
Yeah.
And then the plan here was we were both going to commentate this, and JT is nowhere to be seen, and here we are.
Standard JT behaviour. Jim Murphy's asking, why is the stream freezing and buffering? Well, it's not at our end, so...
That was just on that replay, I think.
Yes, well, the replay might have. Other than that, all very, very good here. Plays 20, 30 of 45 ends are already in the book. We're 2/3 of the way through this match. Valley in front, not having it all their own way.
Yeah, I think Lunch was looking for the jack down the firing was ideal, but cleared some bowls out. Room for Paddles to draw, he's already got it away. Not sure he's there. That was his last bowl as well, so keep her on it.
Do you know much about Tony Joel, Sammy? chatting with Bull earlier,
not
and he
a
goes,
lot.
"No, I don't know a lot, and neither do I." So I said to people, if you know him in the chat, let us know a few things. Nothing forthcoming. Could be the mystery man of bowls.
Well, Bev has got the jack and mat in hand down the far end, so they pick up a single.
Move along to 11-5. 12 ends gone there, motoring through.
Pretty similar. Standard turn, mate. Pretty similar.
Right at the back edge of the here, there's here. Oof.
It's one away the valley.
Tough for Maxis, give themselves a look at the jack.
Bright sunshine just streaming in. Gap between the canopy and the clubhouse will gradually make its way across this rink. And then get right in our eyes, Sammy. Can't wait for that.
Super effort, just looking to touch the jack to their own, trail it first.
Too far away here, Sammy's going to find a similar hole Fisher did.
Very difficult shot. Slightly wider.
Made for someone like Snapper, these sort of shots.
Dylan, what's he got?
It's one in, one out, I presume. Tyson Cromie coming up for a look. We'll have a look on our secondary stream rig. If we can get Lowy out of the way. You can see the shot bowl just over his shoulder. These players probably not always aware there's a camera going.
Yeah, it's Moonee Valley all over it again. Holding at least two, maybe three. Matty Ranks goes back and draws in another.
Again, we're seeing pressure on Matt Flapper.
It's tough. I think he's just got to go it.
To his credit, Matty Flappy was 13-0 down. He's got it back to 15-11.
Yeah, if he doesn't hit this, they drop a 3 or 4.
It was 15-11. We'll wait for the scoreboard to be updated as to whether it was 3 or 4. It was Sydney.
Yeah, Tyson's tried to draw it off. Actually, they had that the whole time. Maxi's front bowl was a shot. So
I think that
single.
movement from Dylan Fisher was the one that went back to it.
No, you are no good at this, are you?
What?
No, you put 4 on the wrong side.
I did not. Slash did so.
41-21.
Technologically challenged. Not all as youthful as you. Josh is trying to build the fortress. Would you like me to put that over your head? There we go.
That's bad.
That's real bad.
Oh, the sun's bad. 20 minutes. Can't see shit.
Are you happy being like that? Can't see anything. Was that what you said? Yeah.
Yeah, can't see anything. Does make it very difficult. For Josh, who produces the show, that sun just coming in. Shot differential, Sam. That's about as large as it's been.
Yeah, this is becoming very difficult.
They'll start to run out of ends at some stage. They need 20 and 13 as it currently lies.
Solid by Ripo. Shot. Only one. Look at that delivery. Silk. Very, very fast here, very arriving, but if he sits the bowl. Play this good. Just hurry up. Change it slightly. Great shot by Maxi.
It was somewhat of a slow start, Maxi, but he's starting to come good. So we've gotten further and further into this match. Spud's on a very similar line to his first. Just a little walk out touch.
Another number to Valley on the far end.
4, Sam.
Same sort of order, you're up and over that, mate. Into the jack. Jack, who you for?
Dozen ends to play in the Valley.
Lovely.
One hand on the trophy.
Lovely. In the jack.
Yeah, they got it back to about 14, I reckon, half a dozen ends
they
ago. Had a few good heads across the board. They threatened to get within single figures there.
Well, the difference since
the other
then,
way.
Sam, the last 2 ends, 3 4s. Fisher's picked up a 4, Rennock's picked up a 4, and now Lynch has picked up a 4.
Robbie, tiny bit less now. Try that one down.
Call from Dylan Fisher, who's trying to arrive just a little bit less onto the Max Rowley bowl. It's standing up, lay it down and move the jack back 6 or 8 inches. Rod is very close to doing it, just a bowl, so no, right?
Yeah, it might have been just lucky that extra little bit to get up and over the shot bowl.
Peter Lowe's bowl on the left side screen, just north of the jack is shot here. And that flapper. It's a bit of movement on the jack.
Yeah, great shot. You can't see the other bowls. They're just out of screen, but they're all Ocean Grove that are just behind that. Could have made 3. Swing bowls are in up the top. The 2 back, it could even be 4. Matthew Rennicks with 1 bowl left. Need to make everything count now. Not quite getting down in time. Speed was so nice. We're actually huge on the right next door. He plays a backhand draw. Perfect weight. Really got it. Tangles was a very good shot for 1. A little bit unlucky on the way through. He got the plant.
.45 plays 22. Starting to get into the stage. Ocean Grove have to take some risk to pick up shots. Just 10 ends remain.
Shot here if he sticks to it. He's got it, and stay. Oh, I think he's own. Ran on too far. Comes to a good spot.
Changes to some Dylan Fisher's shot now, though.
Well, the drawing up there on the backhand and turning it doesn't really improve the situation for them. totally sure what he'll end up playing. I think the nice draw weight over the bowl of the jack doesn't do a lot.
Dutchie just getting in the road. Our cameras not going to change too much either way. Looks like that'll be a couple.
Yeah, it was more trying to
There's
draw
three,
the
the
shot
one
there,
of
but
Ocean Grove.
trying to get it off the wing bowl and back down.
That's what Ocean Grove need. A few multiples to get themselves back into this match. Back to a 20-shot margin. Josh Rudd with not a bad shot next door. Tries the jack back to Haley O'Reilly's bowl. Stays with it. Wrong order.
I thought I'd pressed it, but I'd missed it.
And nice opening bowl from Josh Renix. Lynch has had a couple of drives on the far rink. Sam hasn't hit either. No one seems to be too excited. Looks to be just one. I'll have Ocean Grove for Brad Pavey.
Pretty familiar with all the bowls, given we played against Paddles Rink at the start of yesterday. White's Matty-O. Yeah, no, they've still got a few around it. Pretty well protected from dropping a number on Moonee Valley. Brad Pavey does have last bowl. I think they're holding one, which is sort of helpful. Not really.
They're going to need to start to pick up some numbers. It's Ocean Grove. Looks really control the jack back. He's doing the right thing, just going under. Just holding one on our stream rink. Great bowl from Sticks on the rink next door. He's down a couple, Haley O'Reilly and Josh Rudd. Bowls all over the jack. Until Bradley Gibson got one right in there, well played. Ocean Grove had picked up the far rink. It was two, signalled by Chris Price. TJ almost gets the Steve Adamo bowl through the head. He does move it backwards, so it certainly helps to be holding a couple at least for Ocean Grove. could be 3.
Yeah, so on the right side of the jack, it wasn't too good for them. Knock it down there and try and trail it first.
Jason Murphy asking on YouTube, did I hear Tony Joel's name earlier? You certainly did. He's playing 3 in our stream drink for Tyson Cromie. We don't know a heck of a lot about him though. If you've got any tips, let us know. Brad Holland on a great track here, Sammy.
Oh, it's just moved to the other side of the line.
Oh, and falls back, Sammy.
Still got the next few.
Angles gets out the Bradley Gibson bowl.
What a shot.
Our middle rink, nothing else really moved.
Oh.
What's that worth?
3.
That's Peter Lowe, yeah it is.
3 to look. Jack's front bowl is keeping them out of another few.
Matty Rennick still has 2 bowls to come, so we can't get too excited.
Chance here. Oh, he's just moved. Still okay. Another one down there.
Steve Webster asking, just a quick question for the draw for the over 60s. When will that be out? Got to be soon, doesn't it, Sammy? I know.
It'll be like early next week.
Yeah.
Definitely next week. Hopefully early on.
But, Champion of State Pennant midweek, which will tie us up Monday and Tuesday, but we'll try and get some stuff done. In any downtime, i.e. evenings, overnight, 2 in the morning. Rowdy just providing a bit of insurance.
Yeah, he's done well. Sneaks out of the screen, but oh, just out there. It's a good shot. Actually tried to draw it. How? I cannot believe. How has Matt got the bowl out of sticks? He's there.
Makes no sense.
Must have been a gap. I think Rexy's crashed the front and actually turned
Yeah.
Pete onto the line. It's coming to Jack.
Matty Rennick says 1 more shot on our split screen.
Yeah, all he's got to draw. Tackle was missed out, so 3 down last bolt.
Good line here from Tyson Cromie. It's the jack through.
1.
He'll pick up well. Matty Flapper was 13-0 down. Now back to 4 shots the difference.
High scoring game.
What have they had? 3 threes and a 4 for Matt Flapper. And then for Matty Rennick's 2 4s and a 3, along with a range of 2s as well. So plenty happening here at the lovely Moama Bowling Club. Back to 15 shots the difference.
I was going to say there were too many bowls and good things happening. It was all them on the way in, and it's just moved to the gap.
Peter Williams is watching from Langkawi in Malaysia, saying go the Grovers. Hope you're enjoying your time over there in Malaysia.
If they can hold on to this end, Tyson can somehow find a path to add a 2 and hold on to it. And just make the final 7 ends a little bit more interesting.
Correct. I'd like to see that. Haley O'Reilly's been very good in the second half of this match as well. They've been able to dictate the length of the end, and that's enabled her to find it. Jack through, absolutely in the belly, straight through into the pit. Dylan Fisher just doing stuff that other people can only dream of.
Oh, what a shot. There was so much on offer. But to get the gap and middle the jack in.
Just going to measure The jack in the pit to the bowls. Make sure Steve Adamo's bowl, whether that's second. There's about a 2 centimetre gap there. Steve Adamo's bowl will be in. Dylan Fisher picks up a couple in number 12. Back out to 17. Jason Murphy saying there was a Tony Joel who started at Woodbury Bowls Club. His parents in the early 1990s. So there you go. That could be the very Tony Joel that was here in Bendigo, yes. Hard work now, the sun causing issues galore. To be fair, it's not too bad for the players. They're out of the road of the sun. They've just got to deal with the potential speed change.
Can become shocking down where paddles is because it comes in at such an angle that it's then you're bowling into it. It's well navigated by Craig. How's your GM of events going?
Yeah, he's working hard or hardly working, one of the two. He's keeping a watchful eye over things, isn't he?
Good shot. Always plays pretty good areas.
Funny.
He's usually the first to judge other people on their fashion as well, so I'm glad that Mick Clark's pointed that out.
On you, Clarkie.
Rubbish shirt. Oh, good bowl last one by Maxie. He probably just frames it a little bit though. Wayne hasn't made them pay. Another one. In the catching pen.
Ocean Grove Bowling Club watching on YouTube, so let's go the Grovers. They're not out of it yet. 17 shots, the difference with 7 ends to play. Cannot count a talented lineup like theirs out. Holding a couple here on our stream drink.
Dutch might have showed them all how to play this. A little bit of bowl and jack. Oh, it's in the front of it, but that'll be enough as well for one.
Played Dutchy.
Such a good player, man.
Uber consistent. Ocean Grove pick up another end over on the Brad Pavey rink. Still been a couple of sand, but I'm staring into the sun.
That's what's on the big board.
Their last end on the Brad Pavey rink.
Flicks Chucks that onto the jack. No change.
Back to 15 shots, the difference.
Wow, I thought it was going to stand up and fall the other way and completely finish the end.
Result of sorts, going both ways. Tony Joel has the shot for Ocean Grove. And he Flapper with a big drive next door and kills the end.
Fair attempt to draw another here. Oh,
Tyson Cromie. Snapper's going to come down and just have a look at this. It's now a couple the way of Ocean Grove.
if he gets a front one through the last, wait, it's probably popping. Yeah, see, Dutchy's got his foot there. What happens if he gets to there? Probably only one down, depending on where he gets to. Oh no, I didn't see the other bowl there. Oh, I didn't see Ripos there either. Oh, three down if he gets out there.
Don't want that. Change your plan, change your plan.
Yeah, change your plan. Three down, Tyson have one to come, so that's no good. So he might end up going quicker.
I reckon he's just trying to move this down the line 6 inches.
Yeah, but if he gets up to the split, doesn't want to through the jack now. Oh, well, he did get it through the jack enough. I thought he was going to get more of the front bowl and pump it through the jack, and that was going to spit it out. He just held on enough to get a little piece of it. Just held long enough. Brilliant.
That's the shot for Tyson Cromie now, Sam.
Yeah, he's always thinking of angles, the old boy. There's a shelf out the wide side here to get back to the shot bowl and the one in behind it.
That's a hell of an angle.
Yeah, you're also 15 down with 6 to play, so you just go for it.
That's a good call by you, Sammy Rogers.
Able to get it off the TJ's bowl. That's the one.
Sun's gone from our eyes. We can all take a Panadol to get rid of the headache. Here we go, Tyson Cromie.
Oh, close! Oh, what a shot!
He might have done it,
What a shot, yeah, absolutely.
So For those playing at home, he's not missed this drive by 2 feet. This is what he's going for.
He's just looking for half of this across the shot bowl. Steve Adamo's bang. He actually got it through the front one, but then that was still enough to get it through it. I think he's made 2 or 3.
Lovely bowl. Tyson Cromie. One it is.
Oh, what?
One of the Grovers. Deserve more. Tyson Cromie. Made a wee ripper.
I must have been missing something there. It looked like a multiple for sure.
I think, wasn't sure whether it was Snapper's bowl that was at the front.
Oh, right. Hang on. I'm going back to watch the replay on my
No,
phone.
you do that and let me know. I was not sure whether that was the case, but I kind of think your eyes are always better than mine. So I chickened out from saying something.
No, you're right. It was. I thought it was one of TJ's and the blue half was on behind the camera, so it looked like it was 3.
Yeah, I don't think that gave it away, as Tyson Cromie would have let out a big yelp if he had got it. It was a hell of a shot. Deserved more for Tice. Shots the difference, 5 ends to go. Shake hands over on the far rink. It'll be a rink victory for Nathan Lynch. Matters not. Just be happy to see his side in front on the big board. Looks like Lynch has picked up a single to close it out. 16-9, Nathan Lynch. Over Brad Pavey. Valley on the home run, says Spooner. Flapper going a big drive on the rink next door, finds a hole and straight through into the ditch. Moonee Valley just seem to have the answers every time Ocean Grove gains any momentum. Shots in 4 ends started to become a very difficult task. Spud needs to correct his line. That wasn't too bad, certainly on a better track here. Steve Adamo, the man they call Spud. Can split the 2 bowls. Oh, wow. Dangles has cleared out most bowls on the ring. Jack stays put.
Not many left. Oh.
No. Matty Rennick still has 1 to come. So look over there. Looks like a Jack Cassidy bowl. That'll be the shot bowl. Brad Gibson 6 off to the wing. Not sure if that's in the count. Other than that, it's a long way for the next few bowls. Pretty good effort from Tony Joel here. They get in for shot. So that's one more for the Valley over there, Sam, and it's very close. Shake hands to him.
Hey, I was just looking through the honour boards for this event. Do you know why in 14, 15, 15, 16 the event was not contested? 19, 20 wouldn't have been played due to COVID, but
Yeah. 14,
seems
15.
odd.
2014, 2015. I don't know.
Shot from the Dutch. Very, very good player.
The only logical answer I can think of is heat or something like that.
For 2 years in a row.
Unless it disappeared. Oh, no,
I
there
think
could
it
actually
did.
be a bit of that.
I feel like when
Disappeared
Melbourne
was
won
brought
it,
back by Moama.
Melbourne won it in 16, 17. I feel like that was the return.
I think you're right. I don't quite know why it disappeared. It's a ripper event. Somebody will have had a reason somewhere. Still the Josh Rennick's bowler's shot here on our stream drink. 16 shots the difference, 3 ends to play.
Helping a lot. I nearly said Blake Andrews was leading for a sec. Only because I saw him.
You can't just change players. See?
Josh Rennicks, that's who that is.
That's the man, yes.
These I was a bit lonely there before the last.
Yeah, the heart and soul of this team, Josh Rennicks.
Got to go searching for the bowls. It's to hold on.
I've just been reliably informed it was cancelled and then brought back as it rightly should be.
I was going to mention it. Darren, you beat me to it. The first ever title was just won by the team just down the road from Moonee Valley.
Yes. Back in the halcyon days.
The Ponds.
1994, 95.
This end will come to a completion tone. Moonee Valley hold. That'll be it.
Yeah, they shake hands. Yeah, and across the rinks, they probably won't bother completing the end. Matt Flapper says, let's just play this one out because it's a bit of fun. I presume that's won the way of the Valley.
Yeah, the boys here have
Sammy?
already shaken hands and conceded. Wow, big season. Massive season.
Huge season. In fact, their rise over the last 4 or 5 years for the Valley boys has been nothing short of terrific. Here we go. That Flapper is now shaking hands. And the score matters not on the final end. It is a victory in the Champion Estate Pennant for season 2026. Is the team from Moonee Valley, Sam, from go to woe, undefeated through sectional matches and always in control here in the final. Terrific job from everyone on the team. They brought a huge support crew up here to Moama to see the final. The match played in very good spirits. Ocean Grove can hold their heads firmly high. Just wasn't enough on the day against Moonee Valley. Sam Rogers, can I thank you very much for joining me in commentary along with Brian Mansbridge earlier on, the man they call Bull. Both terrific from you. And I thank Josh from Present Live Productions, who produces most of our shows here on BVTV with his partner Brad. Also does some business partner, that is. Brad chimes in every now and again, but Joshy, he's our man. He's done a terrific job over the last couple of days. Of course, we get to come back and do the Champion Estate Pennant midweek variety for the next 2 days, all here on BVTV, thanks to the generous support of the Moama Bowling Club and the Dandenong Bowls Club. The record books will show sort of 16-shot victory, maybe a touch more the way of Moonee Valley. It matters not. That wraps us up for BVTV here in the Champion Estate Pennant for weekend. Congratulations to the Moonee Valley Bowls Club.